Okay, so our lesson for today is a little bit different. We're taking a break from solving equations, solving inequalities. We're actually going to go more into the statistics part of algebra. I will tell you, it's my favorite part because it's actually real life. It's things that you collect real data from and do some math with it. Sometimes we graph it, sometimes we analyze it, but it allows you to make predictions about things that can happen in the future and do research on things to prove if something works or not. And so statistics are super, super important, but we're going to go just to like the basic level of statistics, and throughout the year we'll do a little bit of statistics in each 9 weeks. So our notes for today are very simple. All we are doing here is we are comparing if things are linear or not linear relationships. And if there's correlation, you will see patterns within your graphs. So we did this in Algebra 1, but I just want to do a quick little review today. In Algebra 1, I think we only did positive, negative, no correlation. Today we're actually adding that second step. If it does have correlation, you're going to tell me if it's linear or nonlinear. So first of all, if you see something, what does a positive correlation look like? All right, it goes uphill. If you're reading it like a book from left to right, it goes up. If it's negative correlation, it'll go downhill. Now, if there's just points all over the place, that's no correlation. And then linear, the points are in a straight line. Non-linear, you'll see curves. There's that. So if we look at this first example, what would you guys say? Is this positive, negative, or no correlation first of all? All right, so we would say positive. All right, now this one does have correlation. It's going uphill. Would you guys say this is linear or not linear? I'm going to say for the most part, all of these points are going uphill in a straight line, so then we would say that this one is linear. And that is all we're doing today. You're going to tell me positive, negative, or no correlation, and then if you say positive or negative, you just tell me linear or not linear. So we're going to do like 6 examples, and then I'll let you guys do your assignment. So the second example is this. All right, what would you guys say here?
Negative. It's linear.
I would go with negative and linear.
I know something.
Because it's going downhill. That's actually so. Whenever you see positive things, you're going to see the points going upwards. If it's negative, they'll start at a higher point and work their way down. So this one is negative, and even though this is not a perfect straight line, like I understand that if you were to like connect the dots, it would be curvy, but for the most part, you almost want to you don't want to think of it as like connect the dots, you want to think of it as like if you ran a highlighter through as many points as you can. If you went in a straight line because you hit a lot of points. And on this one, you would say yes. So this is a negative linear. I'm going to say how you guys feel comfortable with that. All right, so what do you guys think about this next one?
No correlation.
All right, this one's none. So you guys would write no correlation. Now, whenever you guys are taking notes on these, I wouldn't expect you guys to like perfectly map this out. Like if you guys just want to, like you don't even have to put labels. If you guys simply just want to put this and then just make a sketch kind of like it, it doesn't have to be perfect when you're taking notes. But if you have something that looks a little bit like this, that's fine. This one is definitely no correlation. And if guys write none, I'm going to be a little nice. I'm typically a little bit pickier, but if you guys write none, I'm okay with that. Alright, so I'm actually going to let you guys try I think I got 3 left. So I'm actually going to have you guys try the next 3 on your own. Oh, it's not close. Let's go to 2. We just did number 3, so there we go. I want you guys to try 4 and 5 by yourself, and I'll give you guys some time. So on number 4 and number 5, on both of those, you are stating if it's positive, negative, or no correlation. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit just so you can see the entire graph. So if you see correlation, you're going to tell me if it's linear or not linear. Okay, linear is a straight line. Nonlinear would be curves. The virtual kids might have the exact same questions. So, I don't know about that one. Okay, but you have to tell me first if it's positive, negative, or no correlation. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about this one. I was like, I don't know about that. Alright, so what do you guys think about number 4? Do you think positive, negative, or none?
Negative.
Alright, it starts out at 8 and works its way down to like 1 and 2. So this is definitely negative. Now, would you guys say this is linear or not linear? Yeah, so this is definitely non-linear. Because even though at first it starts to go down in a straight line, you can see it definitely over time makes a curve. So that's not linear. And why did you guys write for 5? No correlation. Alright, so I do have to ask, how many of you guys think you can do an assignment on this right now? Okay, I'm done. That's it. So today we're doing this. Now tomorrow we're actually going to, you guys have to make your graphs. Today the graphs are given to you. And then later on in the week we are actually going to do a couple activities where you're going to collect data about yourself and talk about some patterns. Alright, so I do want to show you guys where your assignment is located. Alright, so your assignment is on the home page. So you guys should be able to click on that. I do want to ask you guys if you get an error message this morning. We had some technical difficulties last week and I want to see. Yes. The assignment is on Cami. But if there is a technical issue, I'm going to do something different. All right, Jeremiah, appears like it's opening up. Okay, it looks like you're good to go. So I know it says it's not due until Wednesday, but if you guys submit, there's probably no reason why you guys can't submit this during class today. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys work, and then if you have questions, just let me know. And then just remember, we'll get those back by Thursday.